Hello everyone, welcome to MCN Television. I am Sam Kuttabasheri, presenting you the news roundup of India for the past week. And you are watching India This Week. We were all enjoying the Christmas and long holidays. Each country around the globe was brimming with Christmas carols, lighted trees and stars. First of all, highlights on India This Week. India makes its stand strong on Devyani's arrest, cancels all identity cards issued to U.S. consular officials. Directorate General of Revenue Intelligence asks Air India to check for gold smuggling by its staff. Bollywood movie Dhoom 3 collects 233 crore rupees worldwide in its first 5 days. Pakistan seeks a better relation with India. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry launches a low-cost indigenous equipment to detect early cervical cancer. The Reserve Bank of India warns on virtual currencies for probable use in money laundering and funding anti-terrorism activities. The Aam Aadmi Party aims for general elections next year. The Reserve Bank of India to focus on containing price rise rather than on boosting growth. Related to the arrest of Indian diplomat Devyani Khobragade, India made its stand strong by canceling all identity cards issued to U.S. consular officials. No cards will be given to the family members of U.S. consular officials, since that is not a courtesy extended to Indians in the U.S. In a new turn of events, it is revealed that Diplomatic Security Services agent who investigated the case has erroneously concluded that $4,500, the basic salary of Devyani, given in the visa application form as an employer salary, was the payment to be made to her maid, Sangeeta Richard. The diplomat had agreed to pay $9.75 per hour to her maid, and she has been transferring 30,000 rupees every month to her maid's husband. New York Deputy Consul General Devyani Khobragade was arrested on December 12th on criminal charges of visa fraud and making false statements. The arrest and subsequent strip searching of its woman diplomat has enraged India and strained bilateral ties. India has moved Devyani to the UN mission in New York to ensure full diplomatic immunity to her. As India is demanding to drop all charges against Devyani, the U.S. said employment of domestic workers will now be on agenda for the bilateral talks with India. The Directorate General of Revenue Intelligence has asked Air India to check for gold smuggling by its staff. Air India has been asked to sanitize its staff, especially those involved in ground handling duties. DRI officials said there have been growing instances of gold smuggling by some Air India staffers, and it has sought immediate steps by them to ensure such kinds of incidents do not happen. The DRI is understood to have sought a detailed inquiry report regarding those staffers held for illegally bringing gold into the country. Last month, an Air India air hostess and her friend were arrested by the DRI from Calicut International Airport for allegedly trying to smuggle 6 kilograms of gold into the country. In October, 32 kilograms of gold biscuits were recovered from the lavatory of an Air India flight when it reached Chennai from Dubai. India is the largest importer of gold. In order to check for its foreign exchange deficit, it had raised customs duty on gold to 10% in August from 2% in January 2012 and imposed other curbs on imports of the metal. Dhoom 3, the latest Bollywood movie with Amir Khan in lead role, collected 233 crore rupees worldwide in its first 5 days. In India, Dhoom 3, co-starring Katrina Kaif and Abhishek Bachchan, smashed the opening day and opening weekend collection records set by Shahukh Kan star Chennai Express and Hrithik Roshan's Krish 3. Dhoom 3 has also broken box office in Pakistan. Pakistan on Thursday said, "A better relationship with India is a top priority." Describing the meeting between the Director Generals of Military Operations to address the tensions between the line of control positive, Pakistan officials agreed on the need to maintain peace and tranquility on the line of actual control and to stay in touch with each other over hotline. Military officials of both countries will hold regular flag meetings. During the first face-to-face talks in 14 years, the Director Generals of Military Operations agreed to re-energize existing mechanisms to maintain the ceasefire on the line of actual control. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry on Monday launched indigenous equipment that can detect early cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is the most common malignancy among Indian women, particularly those who marry early. India reports 1.32 lakh new diagnoses every year and 74,000 deaths annually. The new battery-operated device named AV Magna Visualizer costs 10,000 rupees and could be used even by healthcare workers with basic training. The device, developed by the Institution of Cytology and Preventive Oncology under the Indian Council of Medical Research, has 95% accuracy for detecting precancerous lesions. Clinical control trials have confirmed its efficacy in reducing incidence and mortality of the disease. It can be made available even in remote rural areas. The device has a white light sourced with a variable interchangeable magnification that can be operated on a 12-volt battery in rural and semi-urban areas where the electric supply is not regular. The Magna Visualizer has been found to pick up 1.5 times more high-grade precancerous lesions than the ordinary tungsten light. The Reserve Bank of India warned on dealing with virtual currencies, such as Bitcoin, saying that it would be used for money laundering and funding anti-terrorism activities. Subsequently, India's biggest Bitcoin trading platform, Buy Sell BitCo, in website suspended its operations. All trades executed until December 26 will be processed completely. However, all pending orders will be cancelled and the deposits refunded. Global prices of the currency are expected to fluctuate, and Bitcoin users will start selling the digital currency. Countries such as China have banned financial companies from Bitcoin transactions. India This Week will resume after a short break. Stay tuned.